Okay, so this is to review the side stroke that we started on last week. We just started with the scissor kick. This is going to be one of the easiest swims you have once you get it going. It's meant to be one that you can do for a long distance, a long period of time, with little tiring and very little muscle fatigue or soreness. It's got 3 really easy steps. As long as you follow them, this is going to be an absolutely easy swim for you to do. So let's take a look at them. Step number 1, the bend. We're bending everything at the same time. Our hands reach underneath your chin, your knees bend up so that you're almost in a semi-squat position in the water. Next is your push or your scissor kick. You're going to be snapping your feet out to the sides as far as you can and snapping them back together, while your one arm extends forward and your other arm pushes down to your legs. The last one is your glide. You're going to hold that straight position for as long as you're comfortable without being tippy. This is the part where you're actually going to be going and making progress. So you have the bend, you're coiling up. You have the snap, which is going to make you go, followed by your glide. Okay, so let's talk about the kick first. It's the main motor of your swim. It's what making you go the most. So, 3 basic steps: bend, scissor and snap, and glide. When you're doing the bend part, you're going to notice that my knees are quite close together. Not touching, but close together. When I do the scissor and the snap, you're going to notice that during the scissor part, my feet are flexed. You'll see this quite easily because my feet are huge. And when I do the glide, my feet are pointed. All of my muscles at this point in time are tight, trying to make me as streamlined as possible. The next thing to note for you is that when you switch sides, your kick will also switch. The top foot always goes in front. So if I'm laying on my right-hand side like I am in here, in this part of the video, my left foot, which is on top, will be going in front of me. This will switch when I go on my left-hand side. At that point in time, my right foot will be going in front of me. You will find one side easier than the other, and that's fine at the start. That's normal. So once again, no splashes, bend, flex, push around, and glide. Okay, so next let's take a look at your hands. They are a secondary motor. They're also responsible for keeping your balance. That one hand pointed in front, wherever that hand points, that is where you are going to go. If that hand drops down too far, it weighs you down like an anchor and it stops all your progress. We want to keep that reasonably close to the top of the water. Not out, just close to the top. Its only time that it's actually going to help you is when it scoops down and pulls towards your ear. This is what we like to call the Superman pose. Superman picks an apple from the tree, switches hands, puts it into a pocket down by your leg. Superman pose, pick the apple, switch hands, put it down into a pocket by your leg. Your hand that is down by your leg is the main part of the motor that is your arms for this swim. It bends up, reaches and touches that other hand under your chin, and then it pulls at the same time that your feet are snapping back together. Your hand is meant to stay just in front or right at the top of your leg. If it goes too far back, you will feel like you're tipping onto your back. You'll notice that sometimes my hand that's by my leg stays a little bit in front, sometimes it goes a little bit behind. That is me keeping my balance. You'll notice there's no doggy paddling of any sort. There's no extra little pushes or pulls. Nothing to create any more splashes or waves to go up into my face. Okay, so let's take a look at this one last time going at full speed. Keeping in mind that this is being recorded after I've just finished a 1 kilometer swim, I'm a little bit tired here, so if you see some waving back and forth in the water, some extra splashes, some loss of balance, I'm pretty fatigued at this point. So once again, little to no splashes. If you make splashes, the only place those splashes have to go is into your own face. The longer I can hold my glide for, the better, because I keep going more with less work. So the key to this swim is to give that real push, that real punch with your kick. Put the effort out for that 1 second, and then how long can I be lazy for? For me, you'll also notice my head position. My hair is a little bit out of the water, or in this case, my bathing cap. If I put my head fully back onto my arm and rest it like I'm asking you guys to do right now, the push that I get from my feet and my hands is such that the water will come right over my bathing cap and swamp me. So that is why my head position is a little bit different than yours. So of course, the reason why I've made this video is to try and help you guys out a little bit, let you know what we're going to be trying to accomplish in the next few lessons at the pool. However, if you've made it this far in the video, I feel like I should give you guys a little bit of a giggle, so let's turn your teacher into a frog in the pool by speeding up the video a lot.